Hello everyone, welcome to dorothychiapiano, where I talk about all things piano teaching and piano learning. Today's question came from an adult student, and she asked how can she go about practicing more efficiently, especially so much of her time is spent at work as well as commuting to and from work, so that the actual time she's left at the end of the day to practice, not only is she physically tired, there also is not a lot of time to practice. So what can she do? Let's find out. Well, here are 3 tips for working adults. First of all, kudos to you for still learning and being inspired by music and finding time in your busy life to practice. So here are 3 tips to help you go about practicing the piano before you even get to the piano itself. Tip number 1, I have students that bring their phone and would record the sample or the model playing that I play for my students at the lesson. So when I play, they would record the music, and I thought that was a very smart move. So with the recording in the phone, it allows you to use the time, let's say when you're commuting from home to office, so that time that you spend in the MRT or in the bus or in the taxi, you can be listening to the music. It is an excellent way to internalize the sound of the music before you get to the instrument at the end of the day. So multiple times of listening would really help to already internalize what that music ought to sound by the time you get to the finished product. Tip number 2, quite similar to the recording of the teacher's model playing, is to record your own practice the day before. So for example, you could be practicing your right hand part. Okay, record that part. So when you listen to your right hand, you can add on your left hand, or vice versa. Record your left hand and listening to the recording, practice the right hand along with the recording. Tip number 3, visually bring the score along and practice how the music feels under your fingers. So you can practice on your lap, looking at the score, and you could hum the music, or you can put on headsets and listen to the recording so that you're practicing where your hands should go. Practice the fingering, practice the coordination, and all this is done without a real piano in front of you. So you're just practicing the motion of where the hands play, what it feels like under the fingers, the coordination when the right hand plays, when the left hand plays, and the feel of the fingering on the keys. So it cuts down the time where you go to the piano in the evening. So by the time you are putting your things together, you've already had a few rounds of practice playing on an imaginary piano, and at the end of the day, it's just mixing it up and feeling it under your fingers when you really have the piano under you. So I hope these 3 tips help. So recording your teacher's playing, recording your own playing, and doing some imaginary practice without the keyboard in front of you. So till the next round, do practice and happy practicing. Bye-bye.